Hello, homeschooling friends and Bukomaniacs. Welcome to a new episode of Homeschooling Homework. I hope you're all doing fine. And for today, I prepared this little snippet that you probably all know. The song's called Taking It to the Streets by the Doobie Brothers. And Tom played this in one of his latest videos. It's Homeschooling volume 541 with the title Kalamazoo Reflections. And I always loved this song, and I was completely stunned when Tom played it with that super groove, and just incredible good. And so I had to find out how he approximately plays this and wanted to share this with you. Okay, so how is this one played? So I would say there are kind of three sections in that song. The first one is this. Then comes this little funky section. And so on. And then the chorus. Yeah. So, the first section is played like this. I played with my fingers here, holding the plectrum in my index finger. So we're just playing for the whole section. We're just playing the low E string as a bass note with the thumb, and then we just need the D, G, and B string, and we play the same bass note in the whole section, which is a G. So I have my index finger here on the low E string, 3rd fret, and it pretty much stays here. So the beginning is, I'll probably say it in tab notation, that's maybe easier. So this one's 3, X, 6, 5, 6, and then X again, because we don't play the high E string and we don't play the A string. So this chord here. We play. Then for a second time the D, G, and B string, and switching to this, which is simply a bar chord here. I do it with my index finger over the D, G, and B string, 5th fret, and the bass stays the same, a G here on the low E string, 3rd fret. So we have this. Then it continues with in tab notation 3X, 4, 5, 3, and X. And then just release the middle finger, so you release the D string here. So it ends on 3x353. So the whole section. I think Tom plays it a little bit different here at the beginning, at this part. He's not repeating playing the D, G and B string out of this chord. I think he switches to this here, which is D string 7th fret, G string 5th fret, and B string 6th fret. But so it makes a little difference. I play my version of it before, and I think Tom plays it like this. I'm not 100% sure, and I think it doesn't make much of a difference, so it's probably easier to play it like I just showed you. So that's the whole first section. Okay, you play this section 2 times, this progression. And then I switch to the pick and play like, which is low E string, 3rd fret, a hammer onto the 5th fret, then A string 3rd fret 2 times, low E string 5th fret again, and ending on this C, so A string 3rd fret. Okay, and now we are coming to the next section of the song, this funky section, I would say. Sorry. So we're here. Okay, so I played like this. In between, where this is this, it's always the same. It's G, 5th fret, and B and high E string, 8th fret. Upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, downstroke. Okay. Okay, and then we play these little bass lines in between. The first one is I played like this. Low E string, 3rd fret, going to 8th fret, and ending on the 6th fret. Then again, then I play it like this. Which is on the low E string, 6th fret, going to the 8th fret, back to the 6th fret, and ending on the 5th fret. And what I'm doing here, I think it sounds much better than playing all these bass riffs with staccato. I think it sounds nice as Tom does it, to play this, to let this note here, it's an A, so low E string, 5th fret, ring, and then you can make a full bar here on the 5th fret with your index finger, and put your pinky on B and high E string, 8th fret. So I'll probably repeat this so you understand what I mean. Sorry, what I wanted to show you is it makes a difference to let this note ring, but instinctively I played it as I'm used to in the meanwhile. So we have this. Yeah, so I played staccato now. And I think it sounds better to play it like this. Yeah, you hear the difference? And then it ends with this little bass line here. So, yeah. So, which is 2 times 4th fret on the low E string, then going to the 3rd fret, and then the open A string, then A string 3rd fret, open A string again, and ending on the 3rd fret on the A string. So one last time, I'll try to play it as slowly as possible. Yeah, the last time we played, you end on the open A string, so you don't play the last note, which is A string 3rd fret. You just play the open A string. And now we're coming to the chorus part. Okay, so what we want to do here, or what I hear from Tom's video, is there's a bass line which is chromatically going from the E to the G. And we're playing the open low E string at the beginning, and then from F to G. So that's one melody, and the other melody I hear in this is just let me think. Yeah, I think it's like this, so. Yeah, so the second melody in this is, so we have And to play this out of chords, I think what Tom does is the following. We're starting with this here. In tab notation, this one's 0, X, 12, 10, 11. Yeah, and you can play the high E string as well, which would be 10 as well. So I'm making a bar with my index finger on the 10th fret, starting on the D string, and with my fingertip of my index finger, I'm kind of muting the A string. Yeah, so we have this, and we make this. Now we're adding the ring finger to the 12th fret of the D string and the middle finger 11th fret B string. Yeah. 2 times downstrokes. And now coming to this. This one's X, 8, 10, 10, 10. So I have my index finger on the A string, and I make a bar with my pinky on the D, G and B string 10th fret. Yeah. Now I'm switching. Your index finger stays where it is, and now to have this little melody, this bass line melody, we're adding our middle finger here on the A string, 9th fret. I'm muting the D string here quite automatically with my middle finger. Then I add my ring finger here on the G string 10th fret. And then we have the B string here on the 8th fret. So we have so we're here, and we're ending. Index finger stays on the as a bar on the 8th fret, and now ring finger A string 10th fret, and a hammer on with your middle finger on the G string 9th fret. Yeah. So we have. And then you can make little embellishments as Tom does. For example, just the high E string here on the 8th fret. So. Then made something like this, which is I make a bar chord, a bar with my ring finger over D, G and B string on the 10th fret. Then the same bar with my index finger on the 8th fret, making a hammer on with my middle finger on the G string 10th fret. Yeah. We can end here on the D string 10th fret. Yeah, so. Yeah. Or you can play like here. be B string 13th fret, high E string 11th fret, making a little bend here, and going back to B string 13th fret. Okay, yeah, and that's pretty much it. As you can hear, I'm not 100% safe with all these chords, but I think it's good enough to give you an idea how this one's played, and so we can practice together. Yeah, so we went through the sections, and I wish you a lot of fun playing this very cool song, and can't wait to see you soon. If you think I earned your subscription, that would make me really happy. And I wish you the best in the meanwhile, and see you pretty soon. Bye.